Are you hungry? How about a snack? Maybe some cheese puffs? You could try the cheddar-flavored cheese puffs made by the not at all suspiciously named company, Actually Foods. These cheese puffs have a unique ingredient that has, until recently, been very rare in the food industry. It says it right there on the label: organic cricket flour. Bugs. Now, I know what you're thinking: bugs are gross and not fit for human consumption, and that is entirely and undoubtedly true. Nonetheless, there is a company in Canada that is using what Actually Foods calls sustainably farmed organic cricket flour, with the intention of selling it to humans. That word sustainable is meant to convey that cricket flour is somehow better for the environment than the normal flour humans have been using in food since the dawn of time. The logic goes, if you want to save the planet, eat the bugs. As a business concept, this is the kind of idea that would normally get you laughed out of a room of investors. But here we are, 2 years after the governments of the world willingly shutting down their economies as if it was completely normal. Suddenly, this bug-eating concept is no longer laughable. It's just frightening. Why? Because those same governments around the world are doing everything in their power to destroy traditional food production methods and plunge us all into a global famine. It's not like people aren't resisting and protesting. In Sri Lanka, the Netherlands, and Canada, many are rising up against bureaucratically enforced food shortages. But so far, these protests don't seem to have made much of an impact yet. What are we witnessing is the final denouement of what scholars have called the Long March through the institutions. The idea was proposed by Antonio Gramsci, who, unlike Karl Marx, thought the true power in society was not wielded by the people, but by the institutions, a concept now known as cultural hegemony. So he proposed a plan to counter traditional cultural hegemony by focusing on the institutions of family, culture, religion, education, media, and law. How? By infiltrating and taking over those institutions. Today, you can see the effects of this tactical ideology long after Gramsci wrote about it while in jail under Mussolini. It is recognizable in the modern theory of intersectionality, which functions as a cancerous tool of societal subversion. At the center of the conflicts between intersectionality and traditional morality are Christian beliefs and norms. In order to succeed, Gramsci's plan says socialism has to replace Christianity. He says, socialism is precisely the religion that must overwhelm Christianity. In the new order, socialism will triumph by first capturing the culture via infiltration of schools, universities, churches, and the media, by transforming the consciousness of society. Reading these words when they were written in the 1930s, you might have dismissed such a notion out of hand as an impossibility. But reading them today, you can only marvel as to how such an audacious plan could be realized over the course of almost 100 years, right before our very eyes.